Hey, me Matt here, and this is the Death Before Dishonor show that's happening Friday. And again, trying to keep up with Ring of Honor, just like Impact. It's having a hard time doing that lately, so I still know everyone. It's just like, well, I'll do my best. Like, I think that's gonna be a really good show because I obviously know who's going to be in it. I know these guys. I've watched these guys for a long time. So, yeah. Let's get it on. So far, we have 5 matches. But we're definitely going to do a play-by-play. Killer Kyle and myself for this show. So we have a match for the 4-way Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. We got the Lucha Brothers, who will take on the Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. And that's going to be pretty cool. You also have Best Friends and Aussie Open. So I can't wait to see this match. I mean, honestly, this match, these teams, I mean, obviously, watching Lucha Brothers, you have the Kingdom. I haven't seen them in a few months at least. Not since they invaded Impact Wrestling. And obviously, you're going to have Maria Kanellis Bennett in their corner. And we actually just talked about, well, I talked about Mike Bennett in my last video. So it'll be interesting to see where they go. And then, of course, Best Friends. We'll know from AEW. And it's going to be fun. I just don't know who's going to come out on top. But I also think that the Lucha Brothers could retain. I mean, if the Kingdom can pull off a win, that would be pretty cool. I mean, you also have to look at the Best Friends. Or, you know, whatever. I think that's going to be interesting if they can pull it off. But then you have the World Women's title. You have Athena, who will take on Willow Nightingale. Obviously, looking at Willow's career in Ring of Honor, you have her have a lot of matches with Roxy. You have this a powerhouse in this woman, and then you have Athena, who won the Ring of Honor title and just kind of has been a great champion so far. So, once again, if Willow can pull off a win and get the title, that would be interesting, and we'll see how dominant she is. I mean, like I said, you look at her, and she could be really dominant in the women's division of Ring of Honor, or hell, even All Elite. So then you have Katsuya Shibata versus Daniel Garcia. Pure rules match for the Pure Championship. And of course, Shibata is the Pure Champion. We have seen Daniel Garcia in matches like this before. And honestly, it's a very cool concept, you know. And so I can honestly see Shibata retain. I think that Daniel is a good wrestler, but honestly think that it'll go to Shibata. So we got the Ring of Honor Television Championship. Samoa Joe taking on Dalton Castle. And I never really knew who the boys' names were. We got Brent Tate and Brandon Tate. So that's pretty cool. But once again, looking at Dalton Castle, who is a hell of a charismatic wrestler, more of a showman than anything. And watching his matches through the years, him as the Ring of Honor champion, that was awesome. I think his heel run was the shits, in my opinion, but Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't see him beat Samoa Joe. That's a given. I don't think that'll happen. I think Joe is too powerful, and that Coquelita clutch definitely is gonna take Dalton down. So then you got the Ring of Honor World Championship. Claudio Castagnoli has an opponent to be determined. So honestly, we'll find out. Not quite sure when. Well, yesterday I talked about the Ring of Honor World Title match, not knowing who Claudio Castagnoli was going to face. It turns out it's going to be Pac. Yeah, Pac returned last week to join the Blackpool Combat Club. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on in this match. And I still say it's going to be Claudio. I honestly, they're on the same team. So, not sure what that's all about, but yeah, I'm still going to say Claudio. I think that Pac will get the title eventually, or maybe the international title again, or hell, in the future, we'll probably see him get the AEW world title, who knows. But yeah, for me, it's going to be Claudio Castagnoli. But this is going to be a good show. Obviously, Killer Kyle and myself are going to cover it on a play-by-play, so check it out. And thought there'd be more matches, but it is what it is. We'll see. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.
So you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. But I think that there's this myth out there that Jamie Keller that's why he took pleasure in cutting WCW. I don't think that's the case at all. Because if you look at some of his earlier interviews, like